guys, welcome back to Coffee with Joe. Today I'm drinking water because I'm struggling right now and this is all I can drink. You might want to turn up your volume for this video just because I will be talking about later, but I'm struggling right now and I can't talk really loud, so I don't know how the volume is going to be on this one, but yeah, maybe just turn up your volume if you can't hear me. So this video today is going to be difficult. I'm going to try not to cry in it. I will be giving you guys an update, but I'm also going to be talking about something I'm struggling with right now, and just be very vulnerable with you guys. Normally when I film a Coffee with Joe video, it's in between when I'm feeling better and I'm having a good day. Right now I'm not having a good day, and I think it was important to film while not having a good day but still be able to like sit up and stuff, just to be vulnerable with you guys. So quick update. Last time I talked, I was waiting for a call to see a cardiologist about my POTS disease I was diagnosed with in the hospital. And I don't know if we talked about this on the video, but I wasn't sure if I said I was diagnosed or not, but we would look back on the hospital papers and I was officially diagnosed in the hospital with POTS disease. So that's important, remember that. I was really happy with that because I've been struggling for 2 years and no one's been able to figure out what's wrong with me, so I thought that like I figured out what was wrong and I can move forward and start being able to live a life, and that still may be the case, but 2 weeks ago I got a call saying that there was a cancellation in the cardiologist department and wanted to know if I can come in on that Friday, which was like 2 days later, and I said yes, absolutely, it doesn't matter what we're doing, we'll drop everything and we'll come, because later on, even talking to a nurse there, sometimes it can take over a year to get into this place, so we definitely took it as soon as possible. We went in, so the Wednesday I got the call to go in. The Thursday I was getting my Entyvio shot, and this is important. So when you get your Entyvio shot, or when you're starting a new medication for ulcerative colitis, an IV medication, they introduce it slowly. So they did that with me with Inflectra. So they do every 2, 4, 6, and then 8 weeks. And then after 8 weeks, it's every 8 weeks, or that's how it's supposed to be if you're stable. That didn't work with me with Inflectra. So right now they're still introducing Entyvio to me, plus they're fleshing out Inflectra. And on top of that, I was going through withdrawal with steroids. So it was the 4-week mark shot, and in the 2, 4, 6, 8 weeks that they give it to you, you may experience allergic reactions. So just because you don't have an allergic reaction the first time doesn't mean that you won't have one like in the next upcoming weeks. So I got my Entyvio shot, and I haven't been in a flare-up or anything at all since I started all this and coming off of steroids, which is a good thing. But the Thursday I got my Entyvio shot, and then Friday morning at like 3 or 4 in the morning, I woke up with chest pain. I have never had chest pain before, and that's why I'm breathing heavy, and you'll see me take breaths and why I'm talking quiet, because it takes a lot of effort for me to talk right now. I've never had chest pain except for when I had pneumonia when I was younger, and then it was a completely different chest pain. You're coughing, like you feel like it's more like liquid, like you feel like there's water in your lungs and stuff like that. This was completely different. I'll explain it to you, but basically like right here, at the bottom of like my chest, it feels like there's something there, and then like it like spreads out like all like below here, and I can breathe, so like that's why I haven't gone to the emergency room, because like I can breathe. I just can't talk a lot. It takes a lot of effort when the pain does come, because it comes and goes. like I do breathe heavier than usual because I'm in pain and it's like in my chest. So I woke up with that chest pain, but I was already going to St. Boniface to see a cardiologist, which was really good because then I could tell her about my chest pain. I also wasn't sure if it was a reaction to my Entyvio shot, like an allergic reaction. So I wanted to wait 24 hours before I called my GI doctor, because what if I slept wrong and that's why I have chest pain and stuff like that. So I went to go to the cardiologist for my POTS disease, and I was really excited. I even, before the appointment, when I was in my gown and everything, Steve took pictures of me, and I was like really happy and like did like a thumbs up and stuff because I was really looking forward to moving forward and stuff. And unfortunately that didn't happen. They did an EKG on me, and I told them about my chest pain, and they said that usually when a doctor mentions like go to ER for chest pain, it's because like you literally cannot breathe, and I can breathe, it's just a little bit more difficult. So the EKG came back normal, which is good. So I already got an EKG done, which is fantastic. So the doctor came in, and I told her about everything from beginning to end. I did feel a little bit more rushed than the neurologist in St. Boniface. I find that common when you have appointments. I've noticed there's a little more urgency because they're on a time limit. So I told her everything, and I told her how I also have ulcerative colitis and how I'm coming off of steroids for that, and I'm currently labeled unstable because we don't even know if the Entyvio meds will work until the 8-week mark. So she told me it was upsetting, but it was a very confusing appointment. She told me that it sounds like I have POTS disease, but she cannot officially diagnose me with POTS disease until my ulcerative colitis is under control, which was really upsetting to hear. She did continue me on the medication to regulate my pulse because I do have a really high pulse. And then she also gave me an exercise plan, which is literally nothing. It's just like walking around basically to help. But then she said, I can't do anything else for you right now. So I don't even have a follow-up with this doctor. She said, if you continue to, after you are completely stable with ulcerative colitis, which is going to take a while to find out, which was really upsetting, and you're still experiencing symptoms, then you can go and to your doctor, tell them you're still experiencing symptoms and you want to see me again. Which is such a long process, because finding out that it takes over a year to see her again and stuff, like I was just hoping, like a lot of doctors, like every 3 months they check in with you, and I was just really hoping she would do that so that I would be in her system. But like, no, she kind of, it's not her fault, because a lot of symptoms with ulcerative colitis and POTS are similar if you're not stable in ulcerative colitis. So I see why she couldn't like officially do anything for me. But it was also confusing because the hospital diagnosed me, but she said she couldn't 100% tell me. And she basically said there is nothing I can do with my head issues until this is all stable, which was really, really frustrating because like I've had ulcerative colitis for almost over a year now, and since I got diagnosed, and I'm still not stable. So it's just really frustrating having 2 diseases, and both doctors keep saying, well, one needs to be stable before we can do something about the other, and it's just really frustrating. So I definitely cried after that appointment. It was really disappointing, and again, it wasn't really her fault, but it was just really disappointing. So the next day I woke up and I still had chest pain, and I wasn't concerned that it was COVID because like that was literally the only symptom I had was just chest pain. So I it was a weekend. I couldn't call my GI doctor or anything, so I had to wait till Monday. I called my GI doctor Monday. They didn't get back to me till Wednesday. When he called me on Wednesday last week, he told me that if the chest pain was accompanied with like hives or like itchy skin or rashes or something, then it would probably be allergic reaction. But he said the pain that I was describing sounded more muscular. And I was like, what? And he said, well, have you been doing any physical activity? And I was like, well, no. But the day he called me, I was moving that day. So I was doing physical activity like that day. But like I've been having a chest pain for almost a week at that point. So it wouldn't have like corresponded with that. So so he did. I do really like my GI doctor. I feel like he's one of the few people that I've seen in my life that actually listens to me and continuously like follows up with me and wants to make sure I'm on a good track. So he sent out a X-ray rec, but I didn't get that until today because we were moving, and so he knew the address and stuff. And then this week on Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday, I don't remember. I woke up with body aches that I cannot describe to you. I've never experienced, and I'm still having them right now. I've never experienced such body pain in my entire life, and a sore throat and a bit of a runny nose. So I was like, okay, I need to go get tested for COVID. And I believe it was Tuesday. So that was Tuesday I woke up with that. So I did go get tested for COVID. But when I got tested for COVID, I was experiencing a lot of anxiety with that because I was thinking back and I was like, oh my gosh, if I had COVID and it was because of just chest pain, and I saw all these people, because a lot of people came to help us move and stuff like that. I just experienced a lot of anxiety, and I was like, what if I like contaminate all these people? So I messaged all of them and I told them, and I said, I don't think it's COVID because like, I don't know, I just had one symptom for so long. But I tried doing the right thing, and thankfully it came back yesterday as negative. It was not COVID. Yesterday I did get out of the house for a bit. I went to go see a friend after I got the test results back, and we just sat and stuff in her house, and it was a new environment. It was good for me to go there. Within the last week, there have been days where I've slept for 24 hours straight. I will not leave the bedroom. It will be constantly dark in there. And when I say sleep, I'm not actually sleeping, guys. So I will be tossing and turning like crazy. The last 2 days I've been waking up to my own snoring, and I don't usually snore, which is weird. The body aches are waking me up. It is every single part of my body, including my mouth. I don't have a sore throat, but I feel like there's something in my throat that is there that makes it difficult for me to swallow. And it hurts, but it's not like a sore throat. And my mouth feels like I pulled a muscle in it. So you know when you pull a muscle after the gym or something, and you stretch it like that right now, and then it burns for a little bit? My whole body feels like that. Which is not okay. I don't know where it came from. It's not just one area of my body, it's my whole body, even my ears. I can't describe it. The inside of my ears are itchy. The tight chest is still here. So thankfully I do have an appointment tomorrow with my doctor, my GP. I have an X-ray I'm going for tomorrow morning before that. I've had an EKG done. I've gone tested for COVID. So I've checked all the boxes that I possibly could before I go see my doctor. So hopefully she can do something. But I'm not sleeping, guys. I will sleep for maybe an hour to a half hour at a time, and then I'll wake up and I'll toss and I'll turn. I'll fall back asleep. The only thing that helps with the pain right now is T3s. 2 Tylenols were working, and then Benadryl was working, but now only T3s are working to get rid of the pain. which sucks. I don't want to be on T3s. And that includes my body aching, because my body aching even keeps me up at night, even if I'm still. And like, it just really sucks. Last night I slept for 2 hours. Today, in total, I think I slept for 3 hours sporadically, but I laid in bed the entire day. Like, I can't move, I can't do anything. And the days I do feel good, like, I want to be able to see people and like just talk to them, and even if I'm just like lying on this couch and they're just there, it just makes me happy. But I've been really struggling with just I feel very sad lately. I don't know if it's a like combined things of feeling. Oh, I also had an appointment with my neurologist, one of them, and they said they no longer can do anything for me. I have 2 neurologists, so one of them said just continue with the other one. So I don't know, like, I feel very brushed off by doctors. I don't feel very heard by a lot of them. My GI doctor's great, but a lot of the other ones, when it comes to like my head issues and stuff, I don't feel heard. And I think a lot of things are just piling up, and I've just been very sad lately. And I definitely think I'm depressed. And I'm really trying to, when I have a good day, to see someone or to talk to someone or to do something, but then like my good days are, thank you, are few and far apart because of my chest pain and stuff right now, and I just really don't want to be dealing with another issue, and I'm really tired of things being wrong with me, and I'm just very sad. And I knew this video was going to be hard, but I think it was needed because I haven't been able to be vulnerable around people, and I really, really struggle with telling people how I actually feel, and I really, really struggle with sitting down with someone in person and being like, I'm sad, because I feel like I'm supposed to be the happy one and encouraging other people and being there for them, and not that it's anyone's fault, but like I feel like I can't be the sad one, and that's just me though, and I'm really sad, and sorry. But yeah, life's really hard right now. We moved last week. We moved because Steve's doing school from home, and the other place we had no den, so it was very difficult for, if Steve was online, I was stuck on the couch or I was stuck on the bed. I couldn't do anything else. So we moved so he could be in a den, so I could be in the living room, in the kitchen, in the bedroom, and I could still do things I want to do. But I haven't even been able to enjoy that because I've been in pain since we moved. I haven't been able to enjoy a new place. Steve had to do all the unpacking. He did a lot of the decorating for Halloween. I don't know if you can see on the video, but there's a lot of decorations up for Halloween, and which I really appreciate you doing. And he's been keeping the house clean, and he has been doing a lot of things without complaint, which is awesome and like really needed. But I'm still really, really sad, and I would just like to ask for prayer from you guys, for continued like health and like doctors and like all that stuff, but like mainly right now, for my sadness. I've never been like sad like this before. I've had anxiety over the last few years about everything, but I haven't been just like straight up sad. I haven't had any ill thoughts or anything. But I'm definitely going to be talking to my doctor tomorrow about like depression and stuff like that. I think maybe everything is just finally catching up to me.
It's been 2 years now.
Yeah, and it's been 2 years. So, and I feel like I keep getting set back more because more and more things keep happening to me. and I feel like I'm not making progress. So yeah, if you guys could just pray for me and for us and for Steve to continue to have strength too. And if you guys have any suggestions, I know lots of people struggle with depression. I have never struggled with it, so this is really difficult for me. So if anyone has any suggestions on like what makes you happy, like what brings up your spirits, suggestions for a counselor. I did have a really good counselor, but the thing is she was never available when Steve could drive me, and she was really, really far away. So I haven't been able to see her. So I think I do need to see a counselor, and I do need to talk about a lot of things that happened. But I need to find one that works. So if anyone has any suggestions about counselors too, that would be great. Yeah, so that's it. I will do an update probably soonish after my doctor's appointment. Tomorrow, hopefully something can be done about my chest pain. But yeah, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.